Because of persecution and war, many people are alive, but they are not living. Sometimes, to truly live, people escape their home countries and seek refuge. But it can be difficult to understand refugees if you don't know their experiences. The Refugee Film Festival shows who refugees really are. Emilia and Sarah are here to explain more. Hi, Emilia.
Hi, Mazia.
Could you tell me what was the goal for the festival?
Yeah, so we were trying to raise awareness about refugee issues in a way that connected with the community. And we also wanted to provide a platform for refugee voices, so both through the film and also by having refugee speakers.
Why do you think is it helpful for the goal?
I think that film, art, and really any form of storytelling is helpful because it helps us to connect with the human side of the issue and not just facts or statistics. And when an issue becomes not just a head issue, but actually a heart issue, it moves somewhere to an emotional place that I think can prompt us into action to try to make some kind of positive impact.
Is this the first time you have come to the festival?
No, this is the second film that I've come to. We went to the Bankstown film as well.
Yes, it is. I have been to some lessons on English as a second language training of people, but this is the first time I've been to a refugee festival.
Yes, this is the first day that I'm coming.
Why do you want people to understand refugees?
Ultimately, we want people to support refugees to help them resettle into Australia after the traumatic experiences they may have had in their home countries.
And why is it helpful to your goal?
So in the films, you can see people as actual humans. And as humans, we connect with other humans and we empathise with them. So we tend to want what's best for the other person. So when we want what's best for refugees, we want to reach out to them and help them and support them in our communities as well.
How did you find out about the festival?
I've been supporting Anglicare with the refugee ministry for a number of years now, and I'm mentoring a lady from Syria. So this is just part of all the information that I've been, coming across at all the different Anglicare events that I've been to.
We have an ESL group at our church, and I'm one of the teachers at the ESL. And through Anglicare, they advertised it.
Through Anglicare, I've been involved with the mentoring program, and I read the newsletter that the Anglican Refugee Response Team send out, and I think it may have been on Facebook as well, I'm not sure.
I found out about the festival through my friend Ebony.
Why have you come today?
Because I'm really concerned for the well-being of people coming to our country, and I want to inform myself so I can, in any way I can, show welcome and love and kindness.
I'm a Christian, and I think that God calls me to be compassionate and calls me to love my neighbours and love other people in this world. And I see that refugees are treated very poorly, and that that really bothers me, that really burdens me, and so I'm here in solidarity and support for refugees.
If you're fleeing from persecution or from danger, you should be able to get somewhere safely. And so I'm just always interested and to know the stories, to put the case for human rights, those sorts of things, yeah.
Refugee background, and for us we just really feel that stories are a wonderful way to connect with people, because we all have our own story, don't we? And I think art as well is a way that we can touch our hearts and wrestle with an issue that maybe if we just use our heads it's too complicated and tricky to understand and tricky to grapple with. But with art, we can really understand different human experiences, and we can see what is the same between us. So we're really pleased to share this film with you tonight.
I wanted to meet the refugees. I wanted to know, who were they? Where did they come from? And what were they going to do now? Almost immediately, I met Muzaffar and Hadid.
How has the film affected you?
I think it largely inspired me to see the hope that people in Indonesia had in such a tough situation, and their resourcefulness to kind of support each other and value community in those tough circumstances. But it's also kind of encouraged me to be a part of the issue.
Oh, it's been very, very somber.
I think it gave a personal face to the word asylum seeker or refugee. Give a very personal story, so it speaks to the heart.
The film was very moving to show the whole process of people fleeing from danger to discovering a new life and taking initiative for themselves. It was just amazing.
I think I was amazed at the resilience of the people and the contrast that they saw between the countries that they left and the new life and the new values that they were building in their own community. I thought that really impressed me. And the way they cared for each other and the sadness they had, both sadness and happiness at departing.
I work as a refugee lawyer, so I hear refugees' stories every day, and I know how difficult it is for refugees to get visas in Australia because I'm sort of part of the process. I sort of see the process firsthand. But I found this film really hopeful and full of humanity, and it was beautiful to see the refugees create their own community and to take agency over their own situation.
Have your feeling changed after watching the film?
Definitely inspired to find out more about the issue and to take more practical steps in helping to support people who are in those situations, and also to be politically involved and encouraging our governments to change their policies.
It made it seem so much more real, not so detached or removed from where I am. Because if you can't meet people on film, you almost feel like you can meet them.
I am aware of the statistics and the need. It's good to be informed a little bit more. I'm very sorry that the Australian community is by and large so ill-informed about refugee issues.
Thank you for being with us. I hope to see you again in the future at another event.